What's going on, guys? So today I have for you guys a special review. If you guys are familiar with the Florida SuperCon video I put out, you guys know that I came across the Plunderlings booth. So they are cool little goblin elf-like creatures. They're made by a company called Lone Coconut, which is kind of cool. I had the privilege of speaking to the owner and the creator at the show. Obviously he saw me film, he asked me if I was a YouTuber, so we started talking, and he actually provided me with some items to review for you guys. So I thought that was actually pretty cool. So we've got one of the Plunderlings right here. His name is Nomad Goyle. I have a box of weapon accessories, and then I also have a thing called Hatchlings, which is pretty cool. So we'll go over all this in detail in a second. Again, special thanks to Plunderlings. I'll leave their information in the description below. Guys, go check them out. I believe there are a few online retailers that actually carry them. I believe Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, just to name a few. But make sure you go check them out. I'll also leave their Instagram below. You can also find out from there when they're launching new product and all kinds of cool stuff. So let's go ahead. Let's dive into this review, and let's check out these Plunderlings. Guys, and here is a look at the box. So it's really cool. You got this see-through right here window where you could see the Plunderling himself, Nomad. You got like the face on the bottom, which is cool. You kind of have feet, you know, and a bunch of product information. On the back, you actually have a product picture of Nomad with some accessories and some other stuff, which is kind of cool, and you have that cool product picture background. One of the cool things that I was told about the Plunderling boxes is these slits right here. There are actually ears inside of this box that you slot onto each side, and it kind of makes the box become kind of like a Plunderling itself. So let's go ahead, let's get the Nomad out of the box, and let's take a look. Guys, and here are the accessories. So we've got two swap out heads, two swap out hands. We've got swords, a frog, and a hood. These portraits are really, really cool. I like this one with the open mouth. Looks very menacing. Kind of almost looks like Stitch a little bit, which is kind of cool. The paint application on this looks really great. There's like no overspray or anything like that. So they did a good job on that. Also, this portrait too, with him smiling, he's looking like he's up to no good, which is really cool. And again, I like the little cuts in the ear. If you guys could see a little bit of reflective in there, is because there's a magnetic piece in there, which I'll go into in a little bit when we talk about the hood. But overall, really cool portraits. Paint, like I said on this, is done really well. We've got a left and a right hand, which are for holding the swords. I do like the little black nails that they painted on there. Really cool. I like them. I think they're cool. Again, they're sword hands. I don't know why the frog is in there. Maybe he's going to eat the frog, but the frog, you know, is a hard plastic here, but the limbs are pretty soft. You know, the paint on the frog is pretty cool, just black with some white eyes, but I guess maybe that's like his sidekick or his pet. The swords are actually really, really cool. There's a lot of nicks and dings on the sword. The paint application on this is really cool. This is like a harder plastic, so you know, it's pretty durable. The cool thing about this, now talking about the magnetic, is that there is a magnetic piece in there, and there's a magnetic piece in here, so it actually stays on, and it opens up, obviously, because it has to slide on for the ears. So let's go ahead and put a head in there. There we go. So this is really cool that the magnetic is in there, because you guys know sometimes when we display things, things fall off and stuff like that, but the magnetic being in there is a cool way of it being able to stay on a little bit more securely. Again, this fits on really nice. It's cool that they have the slits there, obviously, to fit the ears, so I like that a lot. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead now and look at the figure itself. Guys, and here is Nomad, and he looks really cool. I like the detail of the rope holding up his pants. It's cool that they've got like the tears around the pants right there to give it that like hobo-ish, homeless looking effect, I guess, if you want to call it that, which is kind of cool. And again, the rope goes all the way around. He comes with this cape, but you can take the cape off by simply popping off the head. The paint on this looks really cool. First look at the figure overall, I really happen to like it. I like this portrait too, with the two teeth sticking out and those little black beady eyes. You know, these things look like they're always up to no good, but it's cool though. I like it. I think it's really neat. There's a little bit of white. I think there's a little bit of white in there. Yeah, there's a little bit of white in the eye too, just to give it like that glossed over effect, which is kind of neat. But overall, I think the figure looks pretty cool. As far as the articulation goes, the arms are on a joint, you can see right there, so it'll go forward and back yay far. Single jointed elbows. There is pivoting in the wrist, which is great. The legs go back yay far, go forward pretty well. The knees are double jointed, which is great. There is pivoting in the ankle, which is great. There is pretty good bending over, bending back as far as ab crunch goes. The head, you can do, the head goes back and forth. The head does do full 360, and again, it goes back and forth. I'm sure if we take off the cape, we can get more pivoting of the head, which you can, because obviously the cape hinders that. But again, this is actually a really cool figure. They do come in a multitude of colors and other characters. So let's go ahead. There's a box of accessories that I was given, and there's also another box that I was given, which is the Hatchlings, which you can actually take these alternate portraits and actually put them on the Hatchlings and create two other figures. So let's go ahead and look at that, guys. And here is the box for the Hatchlings. You guys can see that right there. These are actually little mini figures. As you guys can see, they come with additional hands, little bodies. You can actually take these out. Now, there doesn't look like there's much articulation with these other than the arm and maybe with the head. The legs are solid, but you can actually take the additional portrait that comes with this and actually put that on there, and then you can take the other hands and pop these in here, and then you can actually take those hands, put those in there, and then you guys got two additional figures. Now, as far as scale goes, obviously the Plunderling is bigger than the Hatchling, but still pretty cool because, like, it could be like his little minions and do his little devilish work. But yeah, I like this. I think this is cool that they give you the option to use the actual other accessories rather than just letting them sit in the box. You can take those extra accessories with these Hatchlings and actually create two other alternative figures to go along with it. So I think that's pretty damn cool. And here is the other box of accessories that was given. They actually had other boxes of accessories that had different weapons in it. I actually just picked this box by chance because some of the swords and everything looked like they actually went with that particular character. So let's go ahead, let's open this up. Let's see what accessories we got. Oh, so we got a big boy sword in there, which is actually pretty neat. We'll throw that over there. So that's actually cool. So now this sword is not as hard as the smaller sword. This one's a little bit more flimsier, but again, you guys can see all the detail in it. It's got the dings and the nicks and everything, which is really cool. It looks like we've got a set of wrenches, so if he's going to work on something. But again, the detail on this is kind of cool because you guys can see it's almost like a brushed finished with the metal look, and it's also got a cool wrap around it for grip purposes. So I like that little detail. That's actually kind of cool. We've also got these sets of swords that actually came with Nomad, and then we actually have this sword, which pretty damn cool. Now this one's really nice and sturdy. This one is not as flimsy as this one is. This is nice and hard, durable plastic. I like that. That's cool. And of course you got like a little bit of the gold, a little bit of the bronze, silver, nice finish to it. This one doesn't have any like dings or nicks or anything, but it's still pretty cool. Got like a little Viking helmet right here. So I'll take one of the hatchlings in a second, but you guys can see the magnetic in there, and that's cool too because again, that'll keep it from falling off. So here's one of the hatchlings, and you guys can see it goes right on there. And then again, like I said, you have accessories now to create another character. And then we also have another helmet in there, which is more of like an old school Spanish fighting helmet almost, I guess, from like the 1800s, if you want to call it that. But that's pretty cool. And again, like I said, it's magnetized. It's cool. So, you know, you could shake it and it won't come off. And I was actually shaking that pretty hard. But that's actually really cool. I like this. I like the fact that they took the little extra step to put the magnet in there to, you know, to keep it from falling off. But pretty cool accessories, pretty cool figures. All right, guys, and here you go, and you can now see all the hatchlings, and you can see Nomad together with most of the accessories. And again, like I said, guys, the hands, the heads, everything's swappable. They're all interchangeable, which is really cool. Again, the hatchlings are really neat because it gives you that option of using the unused accessories to create new figures. So I think that's a fantastic idea. It's really cool. You know, I seen my buddy David Dark Collectibles post about these a long time ago. I thought they looked pretty cool from the pictures, but now actually seeing it in person, having it in hand, I have to say I think these things are really cool, and I might actually begin to collect this line. I think it's really neat. Again, the accessories are really cool. I love the magnetic feature to keep the pieces on the head from falling off. The accessories are very sturdy and very durable. So I would have to say that these are really cool figures. If you guys like to collect, you know, like obscure lines and obscure figures and different kind of creatures and goblins and things like that, then definitely Plunderlings is definitely something you guys should highly, highly consider checking out. Guys, and that is going to wrap up my review of the Plunderlings Nomad figure. Again, really cool with the hatchlings and all the accessories. I love how, again, with the hatchlings, you can make additional figures out of the unused parts that you're not using. I think that was a fantastic idea. Very creative of Plunderlings to come up with that. Again, really cool feature. To me, that just goes to show that nothing goes unused with these figures, which is great because you guys know, as most of us figure collectors, we don't always use all the accessories that come in the box because we just take what we want and then we put the rest away. This, you don't even have to do that. You can use everything that it comes with, and it's just great. So there's about a 95% chance right now I'm going to focus on collecting these things because I think these things are really cool. I know it's not, you know, something I normally collect, but after, again, seeing it in person, having it in your hand, seeing everything that you could do with them, I just think they're really cool. So, guys, make sure you check out the links in the description below for Plunderlings, their website, their Instagram. Go check them out. I believe, again, they're sold on Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth, or you might be able to purchase them directly from the website. Make sure you go and check all that stuff out. So, yeah. If you guys like what you saw, please be sure to give a thumbs up. If you're new, please be sure to subscribe. As always, be sure to hit that bell so you get notified every time another review gets uploaded for your viewing pleasure. As always, you can check out all the excellent content we always offer right here at MCE. And until next time, guys, that's what's poppin'.